Did you steal some crayons?
Oh dear, didn't realise I was on that.
So we've got Melissa. Oh, they're playing music.
Greetings, citizens, and welcome to the Royal Armouries Tilt Yard, where this afternoon's demonstration is Roman riding skills and chariot racing. My name's Keith, I'm going to be your editor, the commentator for the event. I'm going to kick things off by reminding you that ancient Rome was a city of beauty and culture and bone-crunching, blood-spattered live entertainment. Probably most of you by now are familiar with the gladiators that fought in the Colosseum at Rome, men and women who hacked each other to pieces in front of adoring crowds, a bit like a modern version of Britain's Got Talent. What you probably don't know is that the popularity of the gladiator shows was nothing compared to the popularity of the chariot racing at the other great arena, the Circus Maximus. So I'm just going to ask my driver to drop me off here by the dais. Thank you, sir, and thank you to your horses. And I'm going to tell you that, as far as we know, legend has it, that the first competitive chariot races took place probably in the 8th century. It's in the target. And that's nice. One gold. Let's see what we have on the other target. Oh, just the blue and a gold. Splendid piece together. So the chariot building up a bit of speed here. First caster straight into the target. Beautiful. 2 spears for the second. I think they were both in the gold on the second. Absolutely splendid. So the charioteer, if we were being competitive, winning by a country mile there. Splendidly done. Now Jonathan's going to pass by you. Give him a round of applause for his javelin skills there. The second part of our event, I said bows and arrows. Archer met Sagittarius, and how close to the target he can put. First one just grazing the target, flying off. He's knocked the second one. It's probably going to be a parting shot. Parting shot. Oh, it came off the bow at the end there. That's a bit of a shame. We didn't get the third one knocked in time because we made a tight turn. But regardless of whether they've got the arrows in or not, no live targets. That's for the Colosseum, do you mind? The Romans actually were very, very impressed by British chariot drivers, both as warriors and also as competitors. They used to bring them to the Colosseum in Rome to demonstrate their size. As you can imagine, actually, in many ways more difficult because the swordsman here is at the mercy of the charioteer. He's got to make sure he keeps close to the posts. And he has. Oh, just flew over the top there. He won't be pleased with that. The second cut, nice. Again, if you were of a sporting frame of mind, I think Jonathan on his grey there was definitely the winner of that little mini event. So a round of applause for the auxiliary, horseman and the chariot. Very nicely done, gentlemen. We're going to move on to something a little more exotic now. We're going to show you a... No, here he comes. This is Galleon, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome in. You should have tried the Belgie or the Belgie. In other words, in modern terms, he's Belgian. And he's a guest of ours this weekend. And the Roman riding, as you can see, is riding 2 horses at once. It's tremendously difficult. Just warming up the horses for a first lap here. The trick, as you can imagine, is to keep a foot on each horse without falling over the side or between them, but much more importantly to control those horses and to keep them going in line, chest together, heads together. Remember what the speed, look at this. Horses at the canter barely missing a beat, bringing their beautifully close there. And it's thought that this might have been an exercise that was used to train horses for charioteering, because it got them used to having a central rein and being controlled to work together rather than being allowed to go off independently. Well, you sound like you're up for a bit of trick riding, are you? Yes. All right. So the first thing they're going to do is warm the horses up in a very special way. They're going to take a lap down, nothing special, but notice our galleon swaying in the saddle from one side to the other. Now this is important because we have to teach these horses the difference between ordinary riding and trick riding. We're going to be riding without reins for most of this, and in all sorts of extraordinary angles. So that little exercise there was important in saying to the horses, okay, trick riding time, everybody. The point here is the aids now for the horses will be nothing like normal riding. Nothing like it. So now coming down at a hell of a pace, hits the ground, flips back, and manages to stop the horse and bring it round and dismount. Absolutely splendid. The whole thing looking over his shoulder. Now George is going to give a go. Once again, straight into the gallop. Don't be deceived, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the strength that's required for this, to hang off a horse in a set position for several seconds. Very good. All right, let's see what they got for us for a second exercise. We're challenging the 3 exercises. Galleon's off again. What's he going to do this time? Hits the ground, over the top, hits the ground the other side, back into the saddle again. Then, Javelin's arrows. Someone's breaking over there. All right, Galleon's off. His final trick. Wow. George is showing us the same. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Amazing. So I'll ask them to come past you one last time. So a round of applause for us. As Gary and Georgia leave the field, it is almost time for our main event, the race itself. And as you can see, the chariots coming onto the field. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how Roman chariot racing works. You have a number of different factions, which are essentially, ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe what we are going to award them. 140 jars of virgin olive oil. That's what they're recording. This is palm as well. Palm as well. In the arena, you would have had quadrigae, which were 4-horse teams. We simply don't have the space to race 4-horse teams here, so we're just using 2-horse teams. And when they reach the end of this little circuit and they come round and they come towards the awning then there will be a fanfare, and that's when the race will begin. We're going to have 3 laps. Now, just because there's a huge amount of racing circuit to use here doesn't mean that they're always going to stick to the outside. One of the tricks with this kind of racing is to cut your opponent off, to cut them up, to get to the inside. All sorts of tricks. All right, they've just asked for another warm-up lap, which is fine. So a few more facts, interesting facts that you might not know about, is that the Circus Maximus was a centre of political and social life in Rome. So when people met for these races, it wasn't just about watching the races, it was also about political questions being discussed, about ordinary people getting on with their lives. So I want you now, as they come round, to make your decision about who you're supporting. Are you supporting the Greens or the Whites? Who's supporting the Greens? Who's supporting the Whites? Roughly half and half. Right, the race about. There it is, the fanfare, the race has begun. Greens in the lead, taking a tight turn, keeping that lead. White's coming up close, moving to the outside. It's giving the horses a bit more speed. No, Green is still cutting to that inside, still locking White out. It's up to White now to try and take the lead. Green swung to the outside, swung to the outside. White the opportunity to come in. He's got a second lap. White is the lead by a long way. Green coming up, going to try and cut that corner, but no, he didn't stand a chance. White was in there. How's Green? Oh, waiting like that. Do an awful lot of making up. And White's taking a tight turn again at the end there, but Green also tight. Even tighter. Still possibility that the Green could come up and take the lead. He's trying his best. No, it looks like White is going to come through. A lap and a half to where I am. Green's almost catching up. No, White's just whipping the horses. Rush, and he's over the line. Splendid, ladies and gentlemen. A White rider wins. Which will be his ticket to his 140 pots of olive oil, which will help these days when the prices are so high. Wait for everybody else to line up while we're doing that. I will tell you that it takes a lot of money to keep the museum going and our events going, especially these events. So if you feel, even in these straitened times, that you can contribute a little by donating to us, we would love that, because every penny helps for us. The other thing I'll say is some of you might like to come up and meet some of the riders and take a closer look at some of the horses. So what we're going to say is, those of you who want to stay, remain in your seats. Those of you who don't, if you can leave the stadium as quickly as possible. And then those of you who stay behind, come down to the front and meet the horses and the riders. So, as we come round here and we lead out, I am going to give you today's winner. The White faction, Marcus Antonius. Splendidly done, sir. He wins the honorary. But I also give you, as we pass him, our losing rider, the Green, again, Marcus Antonius. And with him, the first of the auxilia and Dean. Then behind us now, Galleon, the trick rider. Wonderful stuff, sir. Georgia, thank you. And bringing up the rear, Jonathan Brown as the auxiliary, and our ground crew. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the afternoon. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
distance, Melissa's there.
Watching what the other horses are doing. Huh? I went to school with the students. There doesn't seem to be a set way to do a career. Most of us just at some point decided we wanted to try it and contacted companies, like judgments, performers, and kind of worked your way in.
Oh, so they're doing on the
Let's see.
That's fine.
Melissa. Oh, that's about the horse.
They all belong to Sheffield Mark Atkinson. He was the man in the chariot wearing green. So he's a horse master. He keeps all these horses. They're all his. And he uses them to build competitions. So on the lot, you can see whatever you can see on the TV screens without knowing it. There we go.
There's Melissa with a horse.
Well, sort of. Like I said, they all do a lot of dressage and schooling, but everything we do train with them in terms of tricks. We start on a lunge line, so they'll be attached to like via a rope, and we just ease into.
Right, well, definitely come back for that. I can very space.
Your reaction on that tower over there?
Oh, yeah,
Have a look in that mirror. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, get off! Don't touch camera. Can you look straight up, or can you look in the mirror? It's not Blackpool Tower. Yeah, we'll show you. But it is quite impressive. They spent a lot of money on it. It's nothing scary. What's that? Right, that's it. Yeah, right. What did you say? Hello, her fans. Come on! You're making the camera go blurry.
Come here and have a look. Honestly, it's different from the mirror. You can see everything.
Saves you crinking your neck.
Good that they've done it all. How they've done it.
Do you want your bedroom done like that?
No.
Why? No! Stop making the camera go blurry! The vicious ducks.
What? That's a door. I can picture your granddad It's gonna help them doing gold. Not very good.
Have you learnt anything, Melissa? No.
Do you want to have a look at how big it is behind you down?
It's behind here. That is it. Your first shock horror. You see that man on the boat? Right. That is called duck hunting. Will you stop doing that? You've seen that on YouTube. It makes my camera go unfocused. So what do you think about a man hunting ducks with that?
It looks like he's shooting them all. There's been nothing left of him. Oh, maybe there's some ducks there. But he's facing the wrong way. Why does this tickle me so much? As human beings are bad for creating things like kill, but there's nothing left of the duck. It's like you can eat it afterwards.
There's a bunch of feathers.
Oh, this will be some pillows.
What have you learnt, Melissa? You have? Will you stop doing that to the camera?
Oh, there's also want to go into the medieval room for some.
Oh, the medieval room.
We're going to have a go at that. We'll come back.
So what do you think of elephants, Melissa? Would you ride a elephant like that?
Not with the box on, no.
Yeah, I'd be worried with Roger Moore hiding underneath it. I'm doing it. War pigeon! Melissa, read the sign. What's it say? What's in it? Invisible armour.
No. You do that one more time again, we'll have to leave.
Melissa, did you put that hole in there? Must have been Johnny Depp. Oh, that'll be old joke that soon. Yeah, because you've got all that reading knowledge. You can read what it is if you want to learn something.
Am I right now?
I am back. Do you know that ladies might have knit armour out of metal? There's an elephant in here.
Listen, you see all them rich people on YouTube?
Yeah.
They're like Rolls Royces and things like that. What well done that too. Do you know what told people in the old days how much money they had? Can you guess?
No, Melissa, stop being nasty to me.
Can you have a guess? What's in front of you? What do you think? A shield is one of them. But what was the Rolls Royce the medieval days? Chainmail this. What's this? Chainmail.
Chainmail.
This is like a spot.
Melissa's first experience of the elephant.
Oh wow, let me get a photo. Up your chin, let's see. Cheese. Mozzarella. No. Oh no, we're going to miss out on the ice cream van. They'll go soon. I know. $1. Thanks for cheese. Yes, it is.
Take a picture of it.
I am. I'm taking a picture of you with the elephant.
Problem is it's very dark. So it will go blurry. Yeah, it's dark in that one. Stop it. So we've got Auntie Claire. Come on, Melissa. Are you a bit scared of the bridge?
Yeah, next year.
Don't run too fast, it'll collapse, won't it? It's not a rope bridge. I don't know what you've been watching. Scooby-Doo again. Oh, right, I got that on film. I never got that on film, Melissa. I've on this one, but not when you were young. Oh, is this your house?
No.
Oh. Ooh, Rover.
Just a cheese.
It's too high.
Is it too high?
Take a photo of the quick line and then you can leave. Pull your mask down. Look at me. This is very pretending.
So film it back at the red. Get off me camera.
Me.
I'm not even touching you.
Yeah, you are.
Get off.
We've got half an hour before the museum closes. Are you bored for today, Martha? Because you seem very agitated.
Anti-cla-
Stop recording.
Stop it.
Right, I think we're best going. You just stop behaving. Grandma told me to bring you back and start misbehaving. I think round. I think you want to go home.
Come on. Get in.
Come on, get in.
Get in.
Get off
I'm
me.
not even on yet.
Well, then which one do you want to go to then?
I don't
Have a look at the levels.
Just go down one. That's where the bigger one is. Oh, we're
free.
going right. Yeah. Oh gosh, we're going really down.
Well, yeah, it's going.
Cottage.
Yeah, because I pressed ground first, but now it's not responding to free, is it?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yes, is that.
Yeah.
Do you want to what? You. Melissa, what does this do?
Shush.
Shush. Does it tell you to shush?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
How much is it?
A penny. Oh my gosh, a pound.
Is it going
Right,
down?
what, put it, slide it in and watch it.
I thought it went up top.
Oh no, it goes down there.
It goes down there and then it slides around there.
Oh dear. I'll give you a smaller coin. Get it out.
Oh, you've lost it,
Well, no,
please.
it's still gone into the container. It's that one was for adults, wasn't it? This one's for kids to watch.
Ooh, ooh.
There we go.
Were you excited with that? I missed that.
No. John, looking at me.
Pardon?
Looking at me.
They will do, it's security. They know you're being naughty. They heard about you pulling that unicorn spike off. So here we are leaving.
No way.
We're doing a documentary.
No.
It's your vlog. Melissa has escaped to go looking at firearm vlog. Where is the ice cream van?
Stop recording. Turn it off.
No. Oh, I am in such the bad book. Stop doing that.
Open it.
Please.
What?
Please.
Pardon?
Please open
Say that again.
it. Just open it.
Please.
What?
Please. Just open it over there.
Please open what?
That. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This video's in it,
Okay. It's going to froth all over the place. Shouldn't do, I haven't been checking.
I opened it all by myself.
I know. Now don't spit in it.
Let's say that. I want to share it. I'm too tired. I want to have some myself videos. Thank you.
Don't do it. I don't like it.
Why don't you have to stand in iPhone? You have to keep it doing.
Stop recording, please.
It's moments.
No.
She don't want to do it recorded.
Stop recording it.
I ain't recording yet. I'm waiting when you start doing something.
Why don't you have a go at the bench press?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that one, that's called a bench press. Do it with your legs.
Whoa.
Wow, nearly.
You gotta jump. Just jump and you'll do it. Jump up higher and you'll grab it.
Let me see.
Hello, we're at Leeds, everyone, and highlights of person. What's that for?
No, it's not for punching.
Is it?
On it.
You do them horrible sit-ups. Oh, that's one way of finding out. It's a relaxer. Somebody's been pinching them bits off, haven't they?
Yeah.
Just to vandalise it. I don't do that now, I'm old. I jumped up and yeah, I never hurt myself. Must be my big belly.
Was that yours?
Pick up your finger. It looked like silvery pink nail varnish.
So we're out here.
Cocktail bar and tequila bar, food design rooms and return of the back. Outside we've got the cheese guys and there's lots of cheese and cold drinks.
So I'm getting some stuff, right.
Lots of cheese, baby.
Try some cheese later.
Ah, typical.
Oh no, not me recording me.
Got silence, yeah, no copyright, yeah. You're in a star room, getting drunk.
Star room game, I suppose that sums it up.
We're in Star Trek, we're in space. So what are you drinking, madam?
I'm drinking marshmallow flavoured gin and tonic.
Right, okay.
And you're having Parma Violet.
Parma Violet, yeah. And your favourite word? Oh, it's not Annie in yet, is it? You know, cheeky, innit?
Oh, cheeky, yeah. It is like a little liquid pudding.
Oh, that one. Obviously, we just come from there. And I'm chasing a wheelchair through Leeds. We're going past the Royal Armoury.
Long before he was even married to Amber.
Oh, yeah.
Big liar.
So we've got to go and cross a bridge.
I'm in love with the memes. The Meals on Wheels.
And that's my pudding. Like that bit. Not steady cam, is it? Chasing wheelchair cam. crossing the bridge.
They're going, we're taking pictures of the meals, so...
Yeah, we're food critics.
I'd be good at that.
Yeah, because we ordered Indian pudding.
Oh, I had one of them in years.
That's why we got a continental free tea, not like these typical English people. Oh,
I didn't even get one of them when I went up to Newcastle. First time I ever went in one.
Yeah, they give you a choice. You can be boring English.
Cardamom. No, it was
English
cardamom tea. It wasn't Indian tea, yours. Cardamom tea.
Oh yeah.
I'm with pink chai.
Yeah, but we had a proper additional Indian pudding.
Oh yeah. I made them stuff on there. Oh, every bumper go over it. Oh,
Right.
stuffed. But yeah, I really enjoyed that biryani. That was so good. No, I'm gonna pay for it.
We've booked a hotel room and she's trying to escape. Right.
Yeah, like that.
So we've
The advantages of being fat, I'm not going to get through that down.
she's spent a fortune to stay here for one night at these expensive flats, and this is our view. Not to see the museum, but the multi-storey car park. Can't see my van.
No.
Because mine will be tucked hiding right corner.
Not a bad view.
Is that one of them doors where them little kids let you through to the next room?
I'm thinking, is it meant to be like the assistants' room? 'Cause I know some hotels you can book the one like next door, but nothing came up.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. No, it's not coming unlocked. Oh, I'll put it in.
Well, we're leaving now.
Grabbing the portion of the illustration. Now let's assume from here that I then go to the text. The text says, once you grab the blade, get in close. So clearly I'm not going to try and walk away and walk the sword away with me. I'm actually stepping in and ramming the hilts into his face, neck and throat. While I would suggest at the same time stepping around the back of him. So now from here, I'm in a position where I've got the swords wrapped around his neck. If to finish this technique off, I was to kick him in the small of the back, his neck would fall into the crook between the swords, and I would suggest with a gentle but firm sawing action, I might be able to remove the head from the rest of the body, or at least doing some serious damage in the neck and throat area. Now I don't know if that's what Countau offer intended from that illustration and that description, but that gives you an idea of sometimes how little we have to work with, so it all ends up being educated guesses.
It does indeed. Well, thank you, Keith. What we'll do now is walk and talk through a section of the combat that we started with earlier. This time, we're going to explain what it is we're trying to do both in attack and, of course, in defence, to give you a greater insight into some of the techniques that we might find in this manuscript. First of all, however, as we come together and start to initiate a fight, the first thing we do is start in a starting position. Now some, they're all in the manuscript, some are in the high line, some in the low line,
And great long swords. Standing in a position where
we're going to take the initiative and work around the point of Keith, and I'm effectively going to, remove his leg just below the knee.
happy. So the first thing I do is I start moving. Because that gives my brain just that little bit of extra time to put the right kind of defence in place. In this case, since my left leg is going back, my right shoulder is thrown forwards, and therefore I make a parry. Really, what I'm doing here is building up the momentum to attack. And
Now I do exactly the same thing, but change the momentum straight down on top of his head.
take a step off to the side, swing around, try and take the head.
Now the reality is I would probably defend like this, so it runs onto the point of my sword. But that's the end of the routine. And as we wish to show you more than one technique, I have on this occasion defended with the point of the ceiling. Now use a cross. Yeah, cut across his midriff. Whoa, jump back from that. He's over now on the right side, but I know he knows that, so he'll be expecting me to attack on the right. So what I'll do is a deceit. I'll attack on the right, but immediately change the line and come in from the left, so we get 1, 2. Very good. Enough of defence, however. Now, I'm going to use a move known as a glissade, or a glissade. Now, this is sliding my blade all the way down the length of his, to his finger, and remove the thumb. If he doesn't have a thumb, he can't hold the sword. However, physics dictates that this usually happens. It displaces the blade, but it has exposed his midriff yet again. Thrust for that.
We get out of the way, come down for a skull crusher.
Slope and parry, keep the circular footwork, remove his head.
Stay close, and this time, don't just use a hand to grab the sword, but the whole arm. Because now I've got real leverage, and I've got 2 layers of clothing to protect my body. If he even tries to wrench the sword out of my grip, it's going to be too late, it's going to be in, and I'll finish the fight.
Very good. So you get the idea. So we'll show you the fight again, this time at full speed. However, Keith, on this occasion, as I lost my mojo earlier, on this occasion, we'll do the fight the same as before, so we'll begin the same, but halfway through, or somewhere in each section, each of us gets the opportunity to take an opposite direction, so a change of direction once in each section.
Alright, each one of us change direction once in each section of the fight.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to open you on equal.
Well, it just puts us in a different position again.
Yes, yield. Alright, good.
2 all!
Yes, 2 all. So we need a decider.
Do we?
I think we do. Do you think we need a decider? Yes. So I'm going to make a suggestion this time. We'll get one more round. Yeah, okay. Whoever loses, I'm going to throw this open to you again, actually. Whoever loses, do you think they should go out like a hero, or do you think they should be completely and utterly humiliated? Hands up the heroes. Hands up. No heroes? Hardly any heroes?
No.
Who's for total humiliation?
Yes!
See, this is what happens when you make a museum free. Right, total humiliation. I'm going to take a nice high, higher than yours. One down from the roof. Okay. Hidden stance.
Whoa!
Do you yield, Keith?
I think I do.
Do you yield?
I yield. Thanks. No.
Keith and myself, thank you very much.
Whoa. Now, if you want to ask us any questions or hold the swords, if you're going to hold the swords, keep them pointed up in the air where they're safe. If you turn around for a photograph, just be wary of how close people are around you. Don't frighten anybody unnecessarily. And don't walk away from us with a sword in your hand. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Enemy dead ahead.
That's kind of Don't monster.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oriental and Self-Defense Armouries. My name's Keith, if you haven't met me already. My job is to try and bring things to life for you. And what I just showed you were 3 kata, or sword practice forms, from a Japanese martial art called Bako Jutsu. And Bako was a samurai art. The samurai were the warrior knights of medieval Japan. And Bako was the way they trained themselves to draw their wickedly sharp swords from their scabbards and slice their opponents in what appeared to be a single fast motion, but which was and is, as we'll discuss in a minute or two,
If you like, alright.
Wow.
Train station. We're not far from the train.
Train station.
5 minute walk. About 5 minute walk from the station. About 30-second drive.
Oh, brilliant.
Right round the corner.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we've got loads of rooms there.
Is there any, not about the looks of it here, but is there any more like kids in there?
Yeah, King Arthur's Secret would be. King Arthur's Secret is the next like logical one. That is, it's good for kids.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No worries, guys.
Was it, do you want me to look after the certificate?
Are you still writing?
Both one. I'll guess this one.
So we cheated and got our certificates.
Which one do you pick?
Not cheating.
That one over there. Is that that's why it's coming out?
3 out of 4.
This one. No.
You pick that one.
This one.
I think somebody.
This one. I said this one. I said this one. See, I did. I won the puzzle. I did the one.
I'm getting it first.
Yeah, never mind. You said I had to pick one of these, so I picked this one.
Right, ground floor, please.
Ground floor. We're in the lift, everyone.
We're going down to ground floor.
Yeah. Sorry.
Finish for Dave, or do you want to stay a bit longer?
No, it's fine.
You want to see the unicorn?
Oh yeah, what floor's that?
Floor 1. That's why I went looking for you. Well, technically,
ground
till I
No, we'll have
ran
a quick look at Dad's unicorn and then we'll go down to ground
Saw
floor.
your horse with a horn.
Yeah.
Oh, a spike.
Hey! You've been good all day, as soon as camera comes out.
Now you got that on video.
Naughty girl on YouTube. Royal Armoury model. Based by Melissa. Yeah, what happened, it got decommissioned. And they thought, let's chop it up and make it smaller. It's like these round trees. They got banned and says, we want spiky ones.
What's that?
This is the section where we got Robert screaming at birds and that. But that's the bit where it was short. See that bit? You'll see that on YouTube. Where Robert's going, oi! It's not in the camera again. We're filming a penny. The excitement of a penny going round and round and round. Oh, look at the excitement. Oh, the enjoyment of a penny going round and round and round. Oh, look at that.
Look at the pounder straight.
It's still going, but I couldn't be bothered filming it. I just filmed you, fascinated watching it. Another one. Oh, this is little face. This is watching somebody else's. Sorry. Whoa! Oh, my wallet's gone in there. Was that all what? Must have been.
I know where I'm bringing all my coppers from now on.
It's like filming somebody
Next
going
time
to.
we come